I'm gonna do this. I gotta hurry late night. Took a nap early, really can't sleep.
And the Falcons headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Free state.
From the gun, running back on the move.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Might go out there. Oh, stayed in. That's good.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Ooh. Come here. Without getting away.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. This offense has it with really good field position. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Falcons. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Cougars will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And I tell you what, I can justify what's really short. When it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
The Falcons now set to take over on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Runs through a tackle. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
It's just too fun. That's unrealistic stuff, man. You want to
And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10.
linebacker drop, stop him
Now
down.
on the option.
You gotta make that touchdown. If you don't,
He'll pitch it. Just plowing ahead. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
Ooh. That's so realistic.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the ground to try to move the chains. Touchdown Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks. The backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. Keeps it himself. They'll leave it with him. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Houston will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. He's going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Working that left side now. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
To the air on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Swings it out to the flat. Strong, firm tackle.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and then all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
The run inside. It's Lacy. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Buried before he can blink. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. To the air, it's Fafita. Pressure coming. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th.
And he loses the football. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Cougars will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. It's a flea flicker. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Slithers into space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Falcons are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Thanks to grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, I got to give it to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. The short hands. It's Washington. Could not make his way to the corner.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Still running at the 35. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Release to the back. Makes the grab. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. There was never a doubt about going for it there. If you don't go for it, you send the message to your team you don't believe in it.
Yeah, I mean, that close, literally, you're talking about falling forward. I can't fall forward and get inches.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Air Force!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. They'll give it to the back. Powers through. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Here comes the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Houston. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The Cougars with the immediate response.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll go right back to him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. It's 3rd and goal, and 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Dickens. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. He didn't get there, started that slide too soon, and he'll be short. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. start on the ground with Brown. Picks up the first down. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to ball up now and start doing something.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go right back to him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you go. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And how about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dixon. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Niners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already.
Oh.
kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Fafita. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. Fights off the defender. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep.
You got to be a bully, bro.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. There he goes. Open it up. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Great place to start for this offense. On the move. Open space at the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Oh, you have to bring it away.
To the air, it's McNabb. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quick shuffle pass. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
You will stop with it.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
Oh,
and
God.
race it to the house. Touchdown,
great.
Rainbow Warriors.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Hey, let him get away under his house. And then on top of this, dude beat the dude and just fall in the gap.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
There we go. He's from Louisiana. I know what you're doing over here.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. The keeper on the option. Power football with the run. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Now the pitch. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
The Cougars want to move quickly. The play action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Wide receiver going in motion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Yes.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy when you force that turnover. Everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Goes to the option. The option, the keeper, runs through the tackle. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. Now the toss. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has his defense's head spinning with the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Give to the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pitch it. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Houston wants to play fast. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You cannot get any more wide open than that.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Got room to work.
Really?
Got enough for the first.
Then y'all let him get all up on the safety.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Here's a heat. He's on the move. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's McNabb. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Line of scrimmage is at the 28. That would make it about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They're going to go for it instead on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. On target over the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's looking to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Just about set to start the 2nd half. Houston will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
Dropping back, it's McNabb. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Bringing the heat. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's all the way down to the 3. And electric run has him set up.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Houston has it with a 1st and goal. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a score. And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Houston. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like, sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
To the air on 2nd down. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. There's the pressure. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Back to pass. It's McNabb. Back open in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Makes the catch. It's Clark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it on the run. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And they tacked on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
They'll run play action. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
To the air. It's McNabb. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports college football coaching journey. Before you get started, you can customize your Dynasty experience. This is where you'll adjust your settings to fit the way you want to play. With custom conferences, you can realign the college landscape however you see fit. You can also import any custom team builder teams you want to include.
really underperformed with Dog State.
Now it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic directors. Now it's time to choose your role on the coaching staff. Whatever role you decide on, here you can create your own coach or choose to play as an existing one. As a custom coach, you can fully adjust your coach's appearance, clothes. Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to this. Welcome to Staged Recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day.
One. Yeah, ain't bad neither. Oh, yeah. I found my biscuit. Joe. Mississippi guy. game.
What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Oregon State Beavers So Oregon State's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. And is stopped short of the 25. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable.
Breaks into the open. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Butler. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Beavers, the offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down. Finds us back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Crosses the 30. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got a man. It's Hampton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Gets away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. The Beavers line up to punt it away. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Pressure coming. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He wants to throw it. The screen, and watch out. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Into the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown!
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Lets it fly on the move. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Beavers will punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the right. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game,
he hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Pulls and fires complete. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. On target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, I was just playing one game.
This tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism.
I'll probably
He's
look
very
at this
difficult
now.
to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him
I
today.
just started this. I just trying to figure out how I'm out on him. I can play with him.
The RPO, it's complete.
Oh,
Touchdown, Beaver!
oh,
Hold that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The run inside. It's Morris.
keep the ball.
And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got it up, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I'm trying to make sure the big
This
has
whole
me.
drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 3rd. Got a little press. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Morris. Oh, he's got some room. Headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited.
And it's blocked. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Durant. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is
Just keeps moving. Rumbles up to the 27 before going out of bounds, and the running game gets it done there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Hatcher. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. With the catch, it's Hampton. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go, creating a big loss.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Under fire. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Throws for the tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at. Because he's...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back. The 20, 10, touchdown, Oregon.
Finish this game later. I don't feel like it. Let's go back to this tomorrow, y'all.